the people I met actually were very, very relevant to what I do every day. So I don't think I'd have known them by just, reading name tags. So it was made much simpler by you looking at our backgrounds and then trying to match what I do with what they do. And I think it's created a very good mix. I have been able to get very good contacts that I intend to use in future to be able to ensure that our response to outbreaks is much smoother. And then to know that I even have so many of those capacities locally, I think was a big highlight for me for the afternoon sessions. So I definitely intend to keep in touch with those people.
So the event is different in the fact that it's not one type of industry people there. It's not just manufacturers, not just logistics companies, not just NGOs. This is the first one on the African continent where I found all the three groups together. So that's really been good. And also been much more interactive in these one-on-one sessions, which has brought a lot of deep conversations. I already have some great ideas to take back to Geneva from after this conference. So it's really helped me to have more in-depth conversations. That's really unique for this conference.
And for me, that was important because what would normally take me ages to do in my year to meet the right people, I got to see the key stakeholders in my business, short time, snappy, and quality conversations. And I came away with good information, which was important for me.
Very satisfied. I've learned a lot, and there are many potential areas that I can, we can collaborate. I've met quite a number of representatives of different organizations, governments, NGOs, private sector, industry associations, and so on, who are relevant to the areas of our focus.
Interesting. I think there's a lot of technical knowledge in the room. It's an interesting discussion to look at logistics for the pharmaceutical sector, and the time is also opportune given the coming to birth of the Continental Free Trade Agreement in Africa.
I think it's the quality of the delegates that were here, and the fact that there was enough time to network with everybody on the first day and get to know them better on the second day.
The diversity of participants drawn from all the areas, the academia, the international organizations, the private sector, logistics players, the international organizations. I think that was so rich, and I think that to me is what I'm taking home as very best practice in terms of organizing such a conference.
This is the first event of its kind, and I think it's a fantastic event. It is actually meeting the needs in trying to collaborate with right partners, and it's provided us a good platform to engage with partners who could be a value add to our business. Getting to meet key stakeholders, that's one of those expectations which have been met and even exceeded, because it's sometimes very difficult to meet stakeholders and key individuals within certain organizations when you are actually going to meet them in the office. So I've got to at least meet some of those key people.
The setup where we are not only focusing on presentations, PowerPoints, but more or less practical engagements through the panelists. So that was one of the points that actually exceeded expectation for me. To model a strategy around what is happening, I think GRV is going in the right direction.
From what the other participants came to showcase, we were able to see cutting-edge technology affecting pharma logistics, and this really puts the participants in a piloting stage, ready to take off as we adopt these new strategies. Yeah.
I think the key thing that strikes me the most is the personal connections that we had both with GRV Global as well as with the customers. There was a magic that happened where in 2 days we feel as if we know everybody, which never happens at a normal conference. So, and that connection for me is important because you want to base your business going forward on an authentic relationship, and that's what I felt I got here.